back with another one. It's going to be another episode of Crime and Punishment. So first off, the officers involved in the death of Robert Brooks received plea deals. Now, if you're not familiar with this case, these are the New York Correctional Officers that pretty much beat an innocent inmate to death. And it was caught on video on their own body cam, which they thought they turned off. Or they did, but thankfully the cam software was still filming, so we was able to get it. But anyway, the officers now receive plea deals. They already been charged, so now they receive their deals. And from all accounts, the amount of time on the deals haven't been revealed yet, y'all, but we gonna see. But first off, it appears justice is being served for what it's worth so far. Now, of course, we eager to know what them plea deals are. Now, I'm going to assume, because there was several officers involved, about like eight, nine of them, but maybe one or two, the ones who rolled over, they probably gonna get lighter sentences. But it's not really too much rolling over, being that it was on captured on film, so we know what happened. But anyway, and from the report I heard, of course the defense is going to try to seek the lower or minimum sentence. That's Mando, so that's no surprise, of course. But I'm eager to see what they gonna get, and I'm just gonna put it like this: the main ones involved, and it may be kind of difficult to tell who was the main ones, being that they all was involved. But you know, the ones who was really dealing them serious blows to Mr. Brooks, as well as I believe they yoked him up. They did a lot of things to him, but any weapon that was used, anyone, if you struck a blow, you definitely. So I'm eager to see now. If it was up to me, you gonna get, I ain't gonna say all day, but what y'all think they should get, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments. I'm thinking, man, murder dubs or something like that, but who knows? This is off the brain. But you definitely gonna get something heavy. If you do that and somebody lost, oh yeah, definitely, man, yeah, at the least 20 piece all wings, at least. I ain't even mentioned the side pieces. You know what I'm saying? But that 20 piece all wings, yeah, we gonna throw some taters on it. Where we going to KFC or Churches? You know, Churches got that okra, so we throw that okra up in there too. And they corn a little better than me, so we get that corn. Oh yeah, they got fries too. Yeah, fuck it, mashed potatoes and fries. One of them big family combo. Yeah. But that's what I think, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think need to happen to them officers. But they got offered deals, and we'll be knowing pretty soon. Soon as I know, y'all know. But a man by the name of Calvin Darden pretty much sentenced to a whole bunch of time from ripping off NBA player Dwight Howard. Now, let's talk about this. Now, this is pretty interesting because, I mean, don't get me wrong, Dwight Howard definitely ain't the first, and he won't be the last NBA player to get finessed in plenty of different ways. But in this one, this old boy swindled D. Howard. I guess he had Dwight Howard thinking he was buying into a WNBA team. It's kind of like he sold him the Brooklyn Bridge. And he finessed him, they say, up to $7 million. Yeah, no, boy was kind of fast. He also was convicted of cheating former NBA forward Chandler Parsons in a separate route. So he was definitely eating off these NBA players or different people, man. So y'all gotta know, man, there's sharks in the water. And this is funny because it brings up another story back in the day when NFL star Jamarcus Russell was out here playing for the Raiders. And it was a lot of talk of him getting bust over the head in a lot of plays. I'm just gonna put it like that. And I know some stories, but it ain't mine to tell right now. So yeah, but again, man, it can happen to anybody, man, if you ain't on your feet. So, but oh boy, yeah, man, he gonna do some time. They say 11 to 15 years. So that's what, 10 piece. So he gonna sit down for a little bit. And yeah, he beat D Howard out of $7 million. How much? They don't say how much he got out of Parsons, but it was something. But point is, it's snakes in the gravel, man. You gotta be quick on your feet out here, man. You gotta really, especially when it comes to that money, man, that payola, man. Cause everybody, especially when you got money, everybody gonna come at you with a pitch, with a story, with a dream. They gonna want you to help them realize they dream, and it's supposedly, allegedly, it's gonna be something in it for you. Now don't get me wrong, ain't nothing wrong with that if it's legitimate. Ain't definitely ain't nothing wrong with helping folk and perhaps being an angel investor or a direct investor, or just giving it to the person or letting them borrow, or however. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Each one teach one and each one help one. You know, like they say real quick, you know, if you make it over the fence, you throw a rope back. You don't help them build it higher. But that's a different video. But at the same time, ain't nothing wrong with that. You definitely want to be real diligent, man, and real thorough, man, and checking everything out, because everybody gonna have something for you. So you're gonna have to say no a lot, and you're gonna be hearing, oh man, that he think he this, he think he that. And but the thing is, when you say no, tell them why. Well, sometimes, nah, man, running them, nah, man, money tight. Because just because I got money, that don't mean I got money, man. I may not got nothing liquid, or not nothing liquid for you, but the super rich, you can't even get to them. You know, you got to go through 2, 3, 4. You ain't even got to be rich for that, honestly. You really don't. But yeah, man, that's it for now, man. As far as crime and punishment, man, y'all be easy out there, man.